and it's week 1 cardio. So we have 3 rounds in this circuit. The first round, you're going to go through the exercises for 1 minute each at 50% effort. You're going to rest. In the second round, you'll run through the same exercises, but we're going to reduce the time to 45 seconds and increase your intensity to 75%. You'll have a break. You're going to run through the same circuit one final time. However, you're going to drop the time to 30 seconds and we're going to up the intensity to 90% effort. So in each round, the time will be reduced, but the intensity will increase. And then once you've done your 3 rounds, you stretch out and you're all done. Okay, let's get going, team. Just step it side to side. Raise the arms up and down. So your first cardio session of the program. Just keep in mind that I will always offer lower options. For many of these, I will actually start with the lower option and then give you the progression if you feel you could take it further. And just lean over, touch it down, come up on your toes as tall as you can. So if you're on this adapted session, there must be a particular reason that we've decided to pull back in, especially with the high intensity cardio. So perhaps I'll offer you the lower option and you can stay there. Or if you feel you could take it further, then you do. Just jog it on the spot or march it if you need even. Now with this adapted cardio session and all adapted sessions, especially the cardios, I never want to patronize. I'm just always going to give you a lower option as your first choice and then you can take it higher. Whereas with the regular session, I'd offer the higher option first and then show you how to regress it. Hopefully as you go through the program, you'll be able to push it a bit further. From the top, step it side to side. Just swing the arms up and down. But with these, you always just do what you can. I always want you working to the best of your ability. Reach it down and up on your toes. Whatever that ability is, you just need to work as hard as that body you have is able to. Safely, of course. And jog it on the spot. And I'm always going to remind you to breathe, because you'll be amazed how often people forget. It's almost time to kick off, team. Oh, are we excited? So we're going to keep the circuits quite simple and we just run through them 3 times. And team, off we go. Round 1, 1 minute, 50% effort, high knee march or jog. So here's the march. Really get the knees up and swing the arms. Now if you feel you can take this higher, then you do. You could have a march or you could bring it into a jog here. And if you feel you can take the jog even higher and faster, like this, then that's what you do. Otherwise, you stay with whatever level you're comfortable with. But whichever option you choose, particularly these lower march options, really get those arms swinging and those knees up. So again, a variety of levels there. Take the one that works for you. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. punches. So on the spot, alternate punching the arm forward. Simple as that. Let's think about our technique here though. So shoulders are back. We want to twist the shoulders and the torso. Twist it side to side as you extend that arm. So you're getting that turn of your upper body. And then you can start to bring the weight, shifting it from foot to foot here. Turn those knuckles to the floor, extend the arm. So your levels on this are really just about speed and how hard you punch. Remember, we're only at 50% here. We're giving ourselves somewhere to go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Heel to bum, curl or jog. So here's your lower option. We're going to start with like an old-fashioned aerobics leg curl here. Swing the arms, get the heel round to the bum, and do try and get as much bounce into that as you possibly can. Here's a view from the side. Now, if you feel you can progress this, the option is a jog, where you jog it and bring your heels to your bum. Otherwise, this is a perfectly good level for you to hold it at. Just get that sort of bounce in. Here's the jog, if you can. Otherwise, here is fun. With either option, really get that heel to the bum. And take your feet wide. We're going to touch the opposite toe. And if you can, jump up. If you can't jump, you just reach up on your toes as tall as you can. But keep the legs as straight as you can. There's a slight bend in the knee as you come over, so we're not locking out the legs. Arms are right up. Here is that option to take it back to no jump. But can we at least try to get a little jump? Even if you can't get as high as me here or very high at all, can we try? All I ever ask is that you try. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Heel touches. So standing up, bring the opposite heel to your hand here. Now, please keep your head up and your shoulders back. And what you want to do is bring that foot up as high as you can and turn the knee out. Your options here are mainly to do with speed and height of that foot. But if you can't get that foot very high, please don't roll and hunch yourself forward in order to get there. We want to keep that back straight. How are we feeling so far, team? Stay with me. Three, 2, 1. Good. Elbow to knee twist. So take your hand behind your head and you're going to twist the elbow towards the opposite knee. So make sure that twist is coming up from your torso. And if you find that the speed I'm at here is too much for you, then you simply slow it down. And if you find my transition between exercises is a bit too quick for you, then you just pause it, take a moment, start when you're ready. But when we have these shorter workouts, we do want to minimize the breaks in between. That's all part of the intensity of having a shorter workout. You just want to get on with it, get as much out of it, and then get on with your day, basically. Stay with me. Keep the back straight, head up. 3, 2, 1, and let's change sides, team. Off you go. And about this point, have a check if you're breathing. So head up, shoulders back. Make sure the twist is coming across from your torso and not from hunching down. Stay with me. Almost there. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. Squat kick. So come into a squat, alternate kicking the leg up. So squat it and kick it, squat it and kick it. Now with your squat, again, please team, make sure that you roll the bum back and bend from the knees. Now if you've done your lower body workout already before this, I would have talked about it, but perhaps not. So whenever we squat, we want to take the bum and the hips, roll them back and bend those knees forward. What we don't want to do is curl our hips under and take our knees out to the side. We want to take them back. Your shoulders and your back are straight. So you're not squatting by rolling over from that hip. And then your adaptations with this exercise are simply the speed and the height of that kick. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Fast feet jog. Take your feet wide and you're going little fast runs here on the spot. Now again, your levels on this are purely about speed. So you could just make it more of a march if you need to. But either option, get the arms pumping with you as well. Help keep that heart rate up. We want the heart rate up when we're working like this. Now this has a couple of names in my circle of clients and boot campers. I like to call it the wobble one because you're probably feeling everything moving around right now, and that is your motivation to work harder, as I always say. I like to call it the Tina Turner as well. Either way, keep those feet moving. Four, 3, 2, 1, and lunge and punch. Let's go. Step it and turn and punch the other way. So you step one foot forward, you twist the other way. Keep your shoulders back and your back straight. And remember that when you lunge, again, if you've not done the lower body workout yet, when we lunge, you want the work to come from bending that back knee, not from leaning yourself forward. So make sure that that back knee is bent and that from your head all the way down to your coccyx is a nice straight line. You've got one more exercise to go and you get your first rest. 3, 2, 1, squat and turn. So take the feet wide again, squat it and turn up to the diagonal opposite corner. So that arm is nice and long. It's the same arm and foot we work here, and twist it up. So now you've seen this is your complete circuit, team. This is what we're working with today. So we stick with the same exercises, but we see how we can progress them further to work harder in a shorter amount of time. And if you get dizzy with this, or if the speed I'm at is too much for you, then slow it down. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Have a break for 1 minute. Now don't go anywhere because I am staying right here and counting down this minute with you. So just shake it off, grab a drink, grab some fresh air, do whatever you need to do. But don't run away. How did you find that first round? So now we're going to drop the time to 45 seconds, but we're going to try and work a little bit harder. So I gave you a few progressions in there. Can you take any of the progressions for round 2? Maybe save them for round 3 and run through as you were a little bit harder, a little bit faster. Whatever you're doing, finish it and come back, because your minute is over, team. That went quick, didn't it? Let's go. Round 2, 45 seconds, 75% effort. Off we go. Your high knee jog or march. Really get those arms pumping. If you're taking that march, you could bring it up here into that jog again. Or if you want to, if you're able to, bring it into the higher sprint version here. Pick your level, or here's your march if you need it. As I said, we start from the march, work our way up. Everyone's ability is different, so work to your own. Excellent. Punches, let's go again. Go. Turn those shoulders. Really get that body moving behind it. And then just start to shift your weight between your feet. Stay with me. Three, 2, 1, and your heel to bum. Curl it. Make sure that heel kicks your butt. Again, just showing you that my heels are kicking my bum. And if you feel you can take it further, then bring it into the jog. Here's the jog. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Feet wide, toe touches with your jump. And again, try and take the jump option here. Your levels are about how high you get that jump. If you really need to pull it back here. Nearly there. Stay with me, team. Three, 2, 1. Excellent. Your heel touches. So stay where you are. Alternate bringing the heel up to your hand. So we're going to try and work it a bit harder, a bit faster. And if height is your issue, can you just work on trying to bring that up a bit more? Now please remember, you're better off not reaching the heel than hunching yourself over for it. So keep your head up, keep your shoulders back, don't forget. Breathe. And 3, 2, 1. Hands behind your head, elbow to knee twist. Let's go. Bring that elbow across. So you want to get that twist across your torso. And please make sure you're not just hunching over to bring the elbow down to the knee. Again, your levels with this are about speed. But we're now in that 75% workload here, so we do want to be trying to work a bit faster than we did in round 1. Three, 2, 1, and change sides. Let's go. Twist it and back. So the good thing about this exercise is it's actually working your abdominal muscles as well. So the more we can work in that short period of time, the better, really. With most things you do throughout this program, it's not particularly isolated. These first couple of weeks, it is a little bit more. But then we really start to mix things up. Keep breathing. Three, 2, 1, and your squat kick. Let's go. Squat it back and kick it up. So you roll the bum back and then you roll it forward for the kick. But the work of coming down in a squat isn't from leaning over, it's from the legs. And again, your progressions here are simply about speed and height. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good work. And it's time to wobble that butt in your fast feet jog. Let's go. Shake it out. Excellent. Get those arms pumping with it. Again, your progressions about this are simply in relation to speed. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Wobble it out, wobble it out. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Your lunge and punch again. Lunge it forward, twist and back, other way. So keep the shoulders back. Again, remember the work comes from stepping the foot forward, bending both the knees and stepping back. But it's very common to stick your bum out and tilt your hips forward. So imagine you have a pole from your head down your back to your coccyx and you can't tilt forward. That's what we want. And then just twist it with that punch to the side. Again, your progressions on this are simply in relation to speed. 3, 2, 1. Squat and turn. Hey, this is the last one of your second round. Let's go. How about that? So it goes quicker now because we're shortening that time. So imagine how round 3 is going to feel at 30 seconds apiece. Really extend that arm. And again, just slow it down if that's what you need. You have your second rest in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take your next minute. Again, I'm not going anywhere, so don't try and leave. Drink, shake it out, breathe, whatever you need to do. So round 3, guys. The time is short. This round is going to just be non-stop. Those 30-second rounds, you're going to feel how quick they are, and we are just going to smash through one to the other. But I want you to work at least 90%. I want you to take this to the max. I don't want to give you much space here. I want you to push it as hard as you can. Get ready. Come back to me. Come back. Let's get ready. Let's get set. 30 seconds on the clock. High knee march or jog. Go. So even if you're taking the march on this, really, really pump those arms, pump those legs, and just get yourself moving harder. Jog it or sprint it. If you are able to take those progressions, even if you can just try a little bit in this final round, if it's not going to injure you. 3, 2, 1. See how quick did that go? Punches. Let's go. Go, go, go. Do you find that my voice at you gives you a bit of extra motivation for those punches? Whatever gets you working. Come on, let's go. Get those shoulders moving. Nearly there already. 3, 2, 1. Heel to bum, curl or jog. There's no time to waste. Let's go. Let's go. Curl it round fast as you can. Or take it into the jog now. That's your option. Can you take it into that jog for this round? Are those heels touching your butt? Are they touching your butt? If they're not, you've got to work harder to get them round. Really get some bounce in. 3, 2, 1. Toe touches with your jump or your reach. Let's go. So again, speed and height on this one. They are your progressions. Or you just take out the jump if that's what you need, and then still work on it really extending up and getting the speed. And moving on to your heel touches. Let's go, team. Again, it's our speed here that really, really makes the difference between this round and round 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Make sure you're not hunching. Get those heels up to your hand. 3, 2, 1. Elbow to knee twist. Let's go. Now again, it is the speed that makes this harder for this round. If you find the speed is too much for you, especially making you dizzy, then you slow it down. You don't have to keep up with me here if you can't, but 90% of your maximum effort. 3, 2, 1, and your other side. Let's go. How are we finding it in round 3? You've got 4 exercises to go after this and you're finished. So that's 2 minutes of work and you are done. 3, 2, 1. Squat kick. Let's go. And again, on this, we are looking at speed and height of that kick. They're your level 3 progressions. How are we, team? Are you holding up? Are you still here with me? Remember, if you need to pause to catch your breath between exercises, then do. And let's wobble your butt out. Let's go. Wobble, wobble, wobble. That's it. Fast feet here. If you do need to pause it and catch your breath, then that's what you do. You don't have to keep up with this pace if it's too much for you. Everyone's paces is different, so I've set this program at my own pace, and then you can pull back from that if you need to. Come on, keep those feet moving, keep them moving. Final minute here, lunge and punch. Let's go. Step it and punch the opposite direction. And again, check that lunge technique. Again, speed is your progression. Slow it down. If you're losing your balance and if your technique is going because you're trying to be fast, then don't. Technique always comes first, and then we add on the rest. 3, 2, 1. Final exercise. Squat and turn. Let's go. Let's go. No time to waste here. We want to power towards that finish line. That's it. Come on. This is it. 3, 2, 1. You're done. Well done, team. Shake it out. Stay where you are. Just shake it. And just take one leg straight back, heel to the floor, come forward on the other knee, and just take the time to breathe. And let's reflect upon that session. How was that workout for you? How did you find those levels? How did you find that difference in time and intensity? Change legs. Just breathe. So one thing I will talk about throughout our 6 weeks together is that awesome feeling you get when you have finished your workout. And that is what we want to earn every workout we have. Take one foot to your bum, knees together, roll the hip forward, hold on to something if you need it. And if you can't get your foot all the way around to your bum, then just lean it on a chair behind you. Change. Just breathe, let your body recover. And if these stretches are too fast for you, then please do more. The warm-ups and the stretches are pretty quick because they are short, fast sessions. So if you don't feel you've had enough of either the warm-up or the stretch, then do more. Final 60 seconds with me here though, so please don't rush off. Take your feet wide. If you can, roll yourself all the way down to the floor. And if this is too much for you, or if blood pressure, anything you can't come down, lean yourself on a chair. Just hang here, breathe. Come on up, stretch it to one side. Stretch it to the other. And just give it a big twist side to side. Release the lower back, release the tummy. And then come up onto your toes. Take a deep breath in, stretch it up and out. And you're done, team. Well done. I will see you next time.